Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari. Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivaradhari Jaya Girivaradhari. Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Vraja Janaranjana Yamuna Tira Vanachari Yamuna Tira Vanachari Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radha Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Hari bolo, Hari bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Oh Govinda, Jai Jai, Gopala, Jai Jai. Govinda, Jai Jai, Gopala, Jai Jai. Radha Ramana, Hare Govinda, Jai Jai. Oh Radha Ramana, Hare Govinda, Jai Jai. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Bolo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Nitai Gauranga, Bolo Gaura Hare. Jai Satchidananda Gaura Hare. Nitai Gaura Hari Bal, Hari Bal, Hari Bal, Hari Bal. Jai Om Vishnupad Paramahansa Parivajagacharya Ashtotara Sata Shri Srimad His Divine Grace Abhay Charanara Vinda Bhakti Vedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada Ki ISKCON Founder Acharya Srila Prabhupada Ki Ananta Koti Vaishnava Vrinda Ki Prem Se Kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Ki Naam Acharya Srila Haridas Thakur Ki Srila Prabhupada ki, Prabhupada Anuga ki, Samaveta Bhakta Vrinda ki, Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories assembled devotees, all glories, all glories, all glories to Shishi Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Narayanam Namaskrityam Naram Chaiva Narottamam Daivim Saraswatim Vyasam Tato Jayam Udirayet. Reading from Srimad Bhagavad Gita, chapter 10, shloka 18. Reading from chapter 10, shloka 18. O Vistarenatmano yogam vibhutim cha janardhana bhuyah katayat triptirihi shanavato nasti me amritam. O Janardana, again please describe in detail the mystic power of your opulences. I am never satiated in hearing about you, for the more I hear, the more I want to taste the nectar of your words. Purport: a similar statement was made to Suta Goswami by the rishis of Naimisharanya, headed by Shaunaka. That statement is Vayam tu vitripyama uttama shloka vikrame yat shanavatam rasajnanam swadhu swadhu pade pade. One can never be satiated even though one continuously hears the transcendental pastimes of Krishna, who is glorified by excellent prayers. Those who have entered into a transcendental relationship with Krishna relish at every step the descriptions of the pastimes of the Lord. This is from Srimad Bhagavatam 1.9.19. Thus Arjuna is interested in hearing about Krishna and specifically how he remains as the all-pervading Supreme Lord. Now as far as Amritam, nectar, is concerned, any narration or statement concerning Krishna is just like nectar. And this nectar can be perceived by practical experience. Modern stories, fiction and histories are different from the transcendental pastimes of the Lord, in that one will tire of hearing mundane stories, but one never tires of hearing about Krishna. It is for this reason only that the history of the whole universe is replete with references to the pastimes of the incarnation of Godhead. The Puranas are histories of bygone ages that relate the pastimes of the various incarnations of the Lord. In this way, the reading matter remains forever fresh despite repeated readings. Om Tat Sat. Om Agyana Timirandhasya Yaranjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam. Vandeham Shri Guruho Shri Yuta Padakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavamscha Sri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatana Vitam Tang Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakan Vitamscha Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Preshtaya Bhutale Sri Mate Bhakti Vedanta Swamin Iti Namane Namaste Saraswate Deve Kauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasati Kaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Vistrenatmano yogam vibhutim cha janardana bhuyah kataya triptirihi shanavato nasti me amritam. Bhuyah kataya triptirihi shanavato nasti me amritam. That I am not at all satisfied by hearing your pastimes. I want to hear more and more and more and more. Na asti. Not possible to satisfy. So, the more a person hears Krishna Leela, Krishna Katha, the more he becomes addicted to hearing it. And Prabhupada is saying here, it is not like the same stories that we hear in this world. This is different experience. Initially you may get excited hearing it as a story, but you will see every time you hear it, the more you relish it. Because you start seeing it in different angles. And you will never get bored. You can hear Ramayana again and again. Every year the same stories are told. And the same from the same book, and we are hearing it again and again. And we relish it more and more. Why? It is Anandam Buddhivardhanam Pratipadam Purna Mritaswadanam. It increases and increases in taste. So if you are actually deeply in love with Krishna, the more you want to hear. You don't mind hearing the same story again. There is nothing like I have heard it before. There is nothing like that. Ramachandra's Katha was being spoken by Lava and Kusha in Ayodhya. And everybody is hearing with rapt attention, including Ramachandra. And Ramachandra got down from his Simhasana and he came in between people, but they are all hearing. They didn't notice that he has got down from the Simhasana and come in between. He was so rapt. He also hearing his own story. And he also became rapt. Lord Jagannath is Krishna himself, hearing his own Leela, and he became like this. His hands went inside, neck went inside, eyes came out. Why? Because he is hearing Krishna Katha. The story is there. You will hear this. How Jagannath's form is manifested like this. Big eyes. Chakadola, they will tell in Puri. Oh, that person with large eyes. Why? Because Krishna and Balarama had gone out to attend to the court, to the sabha, to listen to everything in this place. And all these wonderful ladies, they had come all the way from Dwaraka, all the wives of Krishna. And they were very eager to hear about Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavana. Can you put off this fan? I'm getting a cold. Very eager to hear Krishna's pastimes in Vrindavana. So they asked Rohini, Balaram's mother, no, you please tell. So she said that these things cannot tell to everybody. Everybody will not understand. But we are eager to understand. So he said, plant Subhadra in the front, in the door. Nobody should come inside. Only you people, because you are wives of Krishna. Only you can hear. So hear. But nobody else is allowed. So she started describing Krishna Leela in Vrindavana. And all of them are hearing. And everybody is surprised, completely absorbed. Subhadra is also hearing. Although I am asked to stand in the gate, she is also hearing. And as she hears, her whole body changes. Her neck disappears, her hands disappear inside, her legs disappear inside. And she becomes Chota. Like this. And then the news goes to Krishna somehow. He is in the sabha. He is attending to his duties as a Kshatriya. And he tells Balarama, they are speaking about us. I want to go. He leaves the sabha and comes here. And he says, what happened to my sister? Hare yaar, become suddenly so short. And then he goes there, what's happening? She's like this. Stop. Can't put out a hand. And he also stops there. You're not allowed? No. Stand here and here. They heard there. They also became like this. Hearing his own pastimes. His own Leela spoken by devotees. Very sweetly she is speaking, Rohini. Then you know what Krishna did? He went to this house to steal butter with all these people and everybody is listening. Completely rapt silence. Krishna also heard and he became like this. This is the form of the Lord in ecstasy. Hearing his own pastimes. So it's not surprising that Arjuna is saying, Bhuyah kathaya triptirihi Srinavato nastime amritam na astime amritam. I am not tired of hearing at all. That's the meaning of Krishna Leela. That's why Kathayantas chamam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Krishna is telling my devotees like to hear my katha. Kathayantas chamam nityam. Always. Tushyanti. They become very satisfied. Ramanti. They enjoy. They enjoy. So you will see this is our custom. In the evening everybody does kirtan like this, sits down in the house or somebody nearby, they will chant Ramayana and they will have a little drama, everybody will watch. Everyday entertainment, Ramayana, Mahabharata, Bhagavata, and they will go to sleep peacefully thinking of Krishna. You don't need films, movies, browsing and all that. This is real stuff. Really happened like this. And people will hear the katha. Kathayantas chamam nityam. Always, every day. Tushyanti, ramanti. So this is not simply some joke. This is not simply some, like I see that movie, I feel good. This is transcendental experience. This is spiritual experience. This is a devotional experience. That is why in India you will see wherever there is stories going on, huge crowds of people are there. They just sit down and hear. They just sit down and hear. It's the best way to spend your time. Somebody is speaking katha. He is a Vaishnava, devotee speaking katha. Well, just sit down and hear. It's the best way to spend your time. Right? So, here, Arjuna is asking Krishna, I want to hear about your glories. I want to hear more about you. I will never be satisfied. The more I hear, the more I want to hear. The more I hear, the more I want to hear. That's why we have been hearing Jagannath Katha since past several days. How Chaitanya Mahaprabhu danced in the Ratha. For many people in South India, Jagannath is very strange looking Krishna. Just like this. I have never seen this type of a scary form. No, it's Krishna. It's not an emoji of Krishna, it is Krishna only. It's Krishna in high emotion. Krishna in high emotion. So, I told you the story. People think that there is no relationship. Jagannath has got relationship with every place in the world. Now Jagannath is all over the world. In many places Rath Yatra is going on, many people are relating. I told you Katha once about how Jagannath in Slovenia we have. ISKCON center in Slovenia. There Jagannath gave complaint to another devotee in Andhra. She is worshipping Jagannath at home, small Jagannath, in the house. She got complaint means in the dream. Jagannath came and said, they are not feeding me properly. Not giving the prasadam that is due to me. Please tell. So she got up and said, which Jagannath? I am giving every day 4 times offering. She became very disturbed. And then she went to sleep saying that, I don't know, something. Again Jagannath came in the dream and said, I told you, do something about this. I am going hungry. You are not giving me what I am supposed to get. Then, amazing thing happened. She asked, but I am giving you every day. No, I am from Slovenia. Jagannath told I am from Slovenia. She does not know what is Slovenia. And she went and asked some ISKCON devotee, their local branch, said, you see the BTG behind is written. You will find there somewhere Slovenia. All the centers in the world is listed. She saw that and fixed up Slovenia and took phone call and called. Because she is very bothered every day coming in the dream like this Jagannath and saying, you're not giving me prasadam. So she called up Slovenia from Andhra Pradesh. She called up and said, hello, I want to talk to you. You are Jagannath from the worshipping, no? Yes, we have Jagannath Balaram Shubha. Where are you calling from? India. Why? I want to tell you that your Jagannath came in my dream. I am worshipping Jagannath at home. And he told me you are not giving prasadam properly. Please see, otherwise again he will come in my dream. I am very afraid. I am alone, lady. My husband is in the Gulf. I am very disturbed. I am very... So he said, what? I am Andhra Pradesh. Called coming in Slovenia. He is speaking a different language. Somehow that put some English he understood. She also does not know English. He spoke. And the news went from the pujari to the president of the temple. We got call from India. Our Jagannath went shown himself to and saying, complaining. He said, really? We must take this seriously. I want to check. Are you doing everything properly? Did you offer in time? What did you offer yesterday? He offered nicely. This is everything. Then he checked up and he said, did anybody give you any offering which you did not offer? No, I don't remember anything like that. Then he went and checked inside, opened the fridge. And then he saw some mango fruits. What is this? One Indian gentleman came and gave this. Why are you keeping in the fridge? It will not ripen. Why are you keeping in the fridge? This is mangoes from India. Why are you keeping? I don't know who kept. Somebody kept in the fridge. Little confusion. I am busy with this puja, that thing is somewhere. Keep it outside. Kept it outside. It ripened in one day. So fast. He said, you offer it to Jagannath now. Cut it, very sweet, very nice. Offered it. After 2 days, Jagannath came in a dream. Now it is okay. And told the lady, now it is okay. Thank you. So, Jagannath is all over the world, communicating also with other devotees. Those who know. These people don't know. I am Jagannath. I eat chappan bhog every day. At least the 3 mangoes you must give me, no? I am eating such a big feast here. Every day. Okay, Slovenia mein thoda hi milta hai. Theek hai, but you should give me what is given to me due. In this way, the Lord's pastimes are unlimited. If you have faith, you can hear the Lord speaking to you. Pratima nahi tumi sakshat Vrajendra Nandana. You see? So, although in Tamil Nadu they may think sometimes in the Snana Yatra, you know, Tamil person going to Jagannath Puri and telling the king, I don't want to see Jagannath. My Ishta Devata is Ganesh, Ganapati. And the king said, no, this is Jagannath Puri. You should come and take darshan. You cannot go without darshan. And you are my guest. I am servant of the Lord. You must come. No, I want to see Ganesh. Somehow he took him. In Snana Yatra you must have seen Gajavesha. Somehow he took him for darshan. And the Lord understood this man is Ganesh devotee. So he made a new form with elephant head. Jagannath gave darshan to that man with the elephant. Ganesh! He was very happy to see Jagannath in elephant form, face. Gajavesha, you will see we offer. In this way, South India person is involved. And if you see, many years back, Tamil Nadu Raja, his name was Pandya Vijaya. I think he must be a part of the Pandyas or something. Chera, Chola, Chalukya, Pandya, we have read in history books. I think it's Pandya Vijaya, king, Tamil king. He went and fought with the Buddhists. The Buddhists had taken possession of all Jagannath, Balaram, Subhadra. And they said, this is Buddha. And they were, see, look at him, he's not looking like Krishna. How are you telling it's Krishna? It looks like Buddha only. Like this. So they were worshipping him. They had taken over power from all they were worshipping. So Pandya Vijaya knew he was a Brahmana. I mean, he had a Brahmana advisor, priest, who told him this is actually Krishna, Jagannath, and they are keeping. You're not giving. He fought with them, took Jagannath, put back in the temple, and started the first Rath Yatra again. Redid Rath Yatra. In that Rath Yatra, he took Jagannath from the temple to the chariot. In a new way, he put all these big pillows, put on top of that, and then rocked Jagannath like this, as though he is walking, and took him. So that was his special seva he did. He introduced this, and today it is called Pahandi Vijaya. It's called Pahandi Vijaya. Everybody goes and sees that. It's very auspicious. You will see on the TV also. Jagannath shaking like this and going from one pillow to the other. It is named after Pandya Vijaya of Tamil Nadu. King from Tamil Nadu. So there is a lot of relationship between the kings and South India. Lot of fighting went on, wars and everything is happening. And Jagannath was also in the middle of that. One such kingly pastime you will see when you go enter Jagannath temple there in Puri. On the left side you will see Balaram and Jagannath on two horses with a spear in the hand. And when small lady standing there with the patram in the hand, you will see this big stone relief front as you enter on the left side. Why? Because the king, he went to fight because of some other in South Raja. He came to fight and he lost the war. And somehow he escaped and he came back all the way to Puri. He's such a big king. He lost his soldiers, lost everything together, came back alone. Feeling very ashamed, insulted. And just outside of Puri, he became very tired and rested in a person's house, in a Goshala nearby. And that person understood that, I think you are the king, no? What are you doing here? Then, because he was a nice, simple man, they both got into a conversation because he was feeding him. Like a nice, I think you are the king. It looks like you have seen you. He said, yes, you are right. I am the king of this place. Why are you like this? He said, I have suffered so much now, insult. And then this is what happened, he told. And that poor simple man said, Jagannath is very kind to everybody. Some mistake you have done. He said, what mistake I could have done? He told, before going forward, did you take Jagannath's blessings and permission? He said, no. You should always take his blessing and permission before you go, no? Suddenly the king became, my gosh, how did you know that? I am just telling. I will always do. Every day morning I will pray to him and say, then only I will go to do my Keti Bari. This thing. I will always pray before I am doing anything to Lord Jagannath. In this way he explained. Then the king suddenly thought about it and said, yes, that's what I have done mistake. He went back to Jagannath Puri, straight went into the temple and started crying to Jagannath, why did you do this to me? I insulted, I am lost the war. I thought I am fighting for you. I am your Bhakta. He cried. For a long time he cried. Closed the door and cried. And then finally Jagannath spoke to him, my dear devotee, my dear king, why are you worried like this? Don't worry. I will come for you. I will fight for you in the war. This time You go, I will come. Because he has prayed to him. In this way, he was very happy. He said, I'll go and finish that king. I want to finish that king. So he went for fighting. And he was looking and seeing, where is Jagannath, where is Jagannath? So big soldiers, lot of them went, led by him. But much before he came itself, two big soldiers on two big horses, black and white horse, black and white person. Two of them already came ahead. And there's this lady in this place who is selling buttermilk to everybody. They said to her, feeling very thirsty and very tired and hungry, can you give some buttermilk? She said, yes, yes. And they poured and they drank and again drank. 2 glasses they drank, 3 glasses they drank. Then she said, so much money you have to give. She said, money? I am soldier, I don't have money. I am fighting for the king. But you have to give me money. I am a poor lady. I maintain my family by this only. So this person, black person, took out his ring. And he said, you give this to the king, he is coming. Big padai, he is bringing his whole army. Tell him that I gave this ring. He will give you the money. You can give the ring to him. He said, and she said, my gosh, this ring is very costly. Studded with diamonds. You are giving me this ring. You give it to the king. He'll give you money, I don't have money. And they went off. She became very surprised. She waited. After some time, the whole army came and this king was galloping in the front with great enthusiasm. She waved and said, stop, stop, stop. The king said, what are you stopping me for? You lady, what do you want? Stop, stop, stop. What? This ring was given by 2 soldiers who came before you. I served them buttermilk. They said, give this to you, you will give money for the buttermilk. இதெல்லாம் அந்த காலம் நிஜமே ரிங் எடுத்துட்டு போயிடுவாங்க எதுக்குடா ராஜால். This is, at least 1,000 times more costly than the thing that I gave. What a foolish man giving me ring. No, this is very cultured society. I don't want to take this. I only take what is due to me. So she gave the ring. He saw the ring and he said, this is Jagannath's ring. I have seen it in the temple. That means Jagannath has come. Jagannath and who is the asked description over there? 2 people came. One dark, one fair. 2 horses. One black horse, one white horse. Everything she described nicely. He said, they have come. He became very excited. He gave a lot of money to her and said, this whole village I name after you. This village is after your name. I am so happy with you. She did not know what's happening. She got a lot of gifts. He went off and he fought the war. He won the war. Krishna and Balaram with him. And he came back very victorious. Simple mistake he made. You are my devotee. How can you go and do something without taking my blessing? He lost the war. And now he won the war because the Lord came with him. It's a big story. I'm making it very short. So, Kathayantascha mam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. And so many wonderful things happen in these stories. It takes different turns, which normally does not happen to us in the material world. They are very sweet. They are about pastimes of the Lord. Like this lady is met and a ring is given to her and said, he will give you the money. The pastimes of the Lord are very sweet, full of affection and love for his devotees. In this way, Krishna is attracting us with his pastimes, attracting us with his stories. If a person seriously listens to these stories, they are so wonderful. Initially, if you look at it very materially, you will think, okay, nalla kada. But if you hear again and again, you will know a lot of intricacies inside. Many, many intricate things are happening. You can see so many wonderful stories if you go to Jagannath Puri. So many stories everybody will tell you. Because they hear these stories, they go and stand in front of Jagannath and cry. How nice. The other day we were hearing, we got special prasadam from Jagannath Puri. It's made out of jaggery and some all sorts of things. It is a favorite of the Lord. Because the person who was in charge cleaning in the kitchen of Jagannath, he was always admiring all these pandas, the brahmanas who were cooking for Jagannath. But he cannot cook because he does not belong to that class. He is only meant to sweep, clean this thing, everything after they have gone. So he took all the waste, coconut from he scraped all the coconut, put inside. All the vegetable remaining, all he cut and put inside. All the good things, little bit, he took all that, put a lot of gur inside and made his own sweet. His own sweet, put it in a plate and offered to the Lord. From there only. And he went home and ate it. Ah! And he started distributing it slowly to people. And people thought it was very tasty. He started making this unofficially. I cannot go inside and offer. I am not a panda. I am not a brahmana. And I am not a cook. I can't enter the kitchen. So he made his own sweet. And somebody thought and said he is offering to Jagannath without asking. How he can offer? Hare, yaar, I am not offering inside the temple. I am offering from outside. Cannot do that. You should not offer. Complaint. So he was stopped. You cannot do this. You cannot use all the things that we are using for offering to the Lord and offer double offering. What is offered, you are offering again. Not correct. It's already being offered inside. Why you are taking the remnants and making? It's all wrong. Against the rules. So they said so many things to him, stopped him from away. He became very sad. Because he was feeling very nice. Offering every day, distributing it, and he was also eating it. And something, connection he had established. Now he became very sad. Unable to offer. So he was not in good mood at all. Very depressed. The Lord came in the chief pujari's dream and said, why did you stop that offering? Why did you stop that offering? Hare, that is made out of waste. It's not important to me what it is made of. It is full of love. It's full of bhakti. I want that offering. You must make that offering. Sure, definitely. If you like it, we have to make it. But we don't know how to make that. There's some waste offering, new dish, new recipe. Nobody knows to make. Only he will make. That is okay, let him make. Officially, they asked him to make, and officially it was offered in the main plate. Because the Lord asked for it and said, give it to me. Give it to me, I want it. In this way, this is what I mean by saying very sweet. Jagannath is every single small seva you do, he is noticing. He is noticing. Another lady, elderly lady. Her name is something nice. She covered her head and come, shaved head and all that. Very elderly lady coming from far. She'll come and see in the Bhandar. Chapan Bhog, so many wonderful things, sweet, fried malpoa, that, this and all that. And she become very worried. These two boys, Jagannath and Baladev, Krishna and Balaram, they're eating so much things. Their stomach will get spoiled. I make special medicine. So she made another nice medicine with neem leaves, with that leaf, this leaf and all that, and made a nice medicine. And she's very feeling, your stomach will get spoiled, huh? You better eat this. So every day she'll come there and offer in the front of by herself. And she'll go back home and mix it with rice and eat it. That's all. The same bitter this thing she'll mix with rice and they're very happy. One fine day, when there was a big crowd, she was doing this and getting pushed. She was offering. And then all these people who are looking after the guards and all that, they said, hey, what are you doing here? Then somebody said, every day, no, she's coming and offering here, this lady. I told her don't do like this. She's not listening. Complained also. Then she said, Hare, I am not doing anything wrong. Stomach will get spoiled. Jagannath, Balaram, both of them eating so much every day. Chapan Bhog, so many times they are eating. If you eat like that, what will happen to you? I am offering. His stomach will get spoiled. Hut! The guard said, Hut! Nonsense. Go from here. Then she said, No, no, no. The old lady, he took that plate and flung it like that. Went and hit the wall and broke the offering. She became so disturbed. Small lady. She just quickly started crying and went out. Went to her home and slept on this thing. Never ate for 2-3 days together. No eating, no this thing. I am not able to offer this to Jagannath. Every day I must offer this. Became very sad. In the king's dream, the Lord appeared and said, This is all very bad behavior. Your archakas in the kitchen and the guard there, he has done all these things. I want that offering, otherwise I will not take this offering that you're giving me. Chapanbog, I don't want. I don't want. You can keep it. So the king went in search of that old lady, created big alarm and said, Where is that bird? Nobody knows her. Nobody knows her. She's a nobody. And only the guard, he was called and said, Do you know? I have seen her once when I threw the plate. Otherwise, she's always covering her face. So he said, You better find out that lady, otherwise I'll kill you. I'll kill you. He went around, Where are you? Where are you? Combed all the places from somewhere he found out. And he went to her house and he told, Wake up, what happened to you? She was so depressed. He said, Jagannath has come and told that he wants you to prepare that offering. Please prepare. He got it prepared, brought her all the way. You only offer. You only offer. In this way, Jagannath, an old lady, just offering something small. But patram phalam toyam pushpam yome bhaktya prayachati tadaham bhakti upahritam ashnami prayatatmanah. He's telling that even if you offer a leaf, a flower, a fruit with devotion to me, I will accept it. Because it is filled with love for me. In this way, if you hear Krishna's, Lord Jagannath's pastime, you will see that anybody who sincerely prays to the Lord, anybody who sincerely serves the Lord, he reciprocates with them. He reciprocates with them. Very simple people, it is very easy to be devotee. Most of us are very complex. But how, when, what, where? We have 101 questions. By the time you finish all your answers, everything will be gone. It's difficult for you to be simple. These devotees are very simple. Very, very simple. Dasya Bauri was a very simple devotee. He bought nice mangoes from his house. He is waiting for it to grow. I'll take it and offer to Jagannath. Nice mangoes and offered from near the, that Garuda Stamba. He took it and offered to the Lord. Very nicely. But, as usual, they came and told him, You cannot do this here. If you want to offer anything, give it to the pandas. They will take it inside and offer. You cannot start another separate business here. Offering. Not allowed. Again, he also thought that, oh my gosh, I am offering. I am not coming every day. I am coming once in a while and I am getting the fruits and offering. And then the priest was called. See, he's telling offering like this. Is it possible? Can offer. He said, no, cannot offer like this. You must offer it to the pandas and we will offer it. What is the proof that Jagannath is accepting this? You have no proof. You have to go through the brahmanas and you have to offer with proper mantra, mudra and cleaning everything. Anyway, Jagannath worship is also of a different nature. So, he said, what is the proof? He said, I know. he is accepting what I'm giving. I know. See, I'll show you. He came and offered, and the mangoes all disappeared from his plate. Boom, 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 disappeared. He said, see, no, you're doing some jadoo, some trick you're doing, some mantravadi you are. He said, no, Jagannath has accepted it. Pujari ran inside his altar. He found there all the seeds, all the skin and everything thrown all over. Jagannath ate the mangoes and threw it. He confirmed that, my gosh, he's actually taking these mangoes and eating them. Jagannath Swami ki! He was accepting the offering, sincerely offering. It doesn't matter you are not a Brahmana, it doesn't matter you are a Shudra, it doesn't matter. Bhakti matters. Bhakti matters. In this way, we can offer to Jagannath whatever we can. Whatever we can, we should offer to Jagannath. And establish a relationship with God. That is the most important thing. That even if you give billions of dollars, you will not get. You will get it only through sincere bhakti. And devotion attracts Krishna. So, in this Jagannath Rath Yatra this time, we should understand that Krishna is very merciful. Lord Jagannath is very, very merciful. And if we simply, nicely chant his holy names, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Read the Bhagavad Gita, the Bhagavatam, which is filled with so many wonderful stories of Krishna. And hear them, chant, associate with devotees and discuss Krishna. Discuss Krishna Katha. Katayantascha maam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. Simple thing if you do, you will develop love for Krishna. This is an amazing thing. It's almost more than mystical. This happens to you and you become a lover of God. You become a lover of Krishna. That is when really your relationship starts. Till then it is sadhana, dutifully you are doing, following all the principles, this, everything. But all that sadhana should finally help you to develop love of God, prema. In all these simple devotees, you can see prema is already developed. They may not be very good at following the rules and regulations, but who cares? If prema is already developed, Krishna does not bother about rules and regulations. Bhavagrahi Janardana. Bhava, your emotion, feeling for him is what he likes to take. He's bhavagrahi. You make a little rules and regulations mistake, it doesn't matter to him. But if you don't have bhava, if you don't have love for him, you must follow rules and regulations. Otherwise, he will not accept it. But if you have love for him, then like Sabari, you can bite the fruit and then you can, this is very sweet, keep it to Ramachandra. Uchishta, he will eat that also with great relish. Why? Filled with bhava, filled with love for the Lord. Right? So it is mentioned, great Acharya, even Ramanujacharya, it's mentioned that he went there to Jagannath Puri and he said, you Pandas are all worshipping in a different rule, you're not following the Vidhi properly, the rules, the regulations properly. They said, no, we are used to this. Lord Jagannath accepts. Then he changed, he told the king and said, no, you must do it. Ramanujacharya is mentioning, his story is mentioned in the Sthala Purana there in Puri. But Jagannath said, no, these people are like this, I accept. According to the mood in Orissa, in Puri, their mood is very nice. I accept like that only. But Ramanujacharya went and said, no, you should offer like this, you should chant this mantra, you should hold this mudra, you should keep this place clean, then you should wipe this, Purascharya should be done like this, all these rules and regulations he put. Suddenly one day, Jagannath also said, no, don't disturb these people. I am having a relationship. I am having a loving affair with them. In between you bring rules and regulations, not good. It's mentioned that one morning Ramanujacharya found himself in Andhra Pradesh in Kurmakshetra when he woke up. From Puri he was transferred to Kurmakshetra because he was introducing rules and the Lord felt that not required. Even to a great Acharya like Ramanuja, he said, don't interfere in this. My loving affair with all Puri. That is why Prabhupada told us, don't think that these people are, oh, they are not clean, oh, they're like this, oh, they're like that. Don't think like that, because Krishna accepts from them Jagannath. That is his wish. The point is that they have a relationship with him and he has a relationship with them. You don't bring rules and regulations inside. So, there's no need for rules and regulations if you have already developed love of Krishna. Sanatana Goswami, when he went for Bhiksha in a Brahmana's house, that Brahmana, one Chaudhary, told him that, you know, yesterday you came, no, and you told that my son is handling Radha Madana Mohan deity like a doll. Should not do like that. You should keep properly and worship. You teach your son how to worship. You told, no. That Radha Madana Mohan came in my dream and said, hand me over to that sannyasi who is coming for begging. Here, keep. He said, I cannot take this. I cannot worship. I am just a traveling sannyasi. I can't build a temple and all. I have no money and no place, no home. How can I keep him? I cannot accept. You keep, you're a grahastha, you got home, you nicely worship. I only told you don't give it to your daughter and son and all to play with like dolls. It's a deity. Properly put in this thing and teach them how to worship. That night the Lord came again in Sanatana Goswami's dream and said, why you are not accepting me? Why you are not accepting me? In the dream he told, how can I accept? You will ask me for so many things, big temple, big offering you will ask. You are the Lord of the whole universe and everything. I cannot give it. I am just a small thing. I will not ask you anything. I want to be with you. The Lord told him, I want to be with you. So he said, how can I look after? I am writing books. I have been given order by Lord Chaitanya. So reluctantly he accepted. He went to that house and said, give the deity. Then he told Madan Mohan, see, I am a sannyasi, I am not like the grahastha. Now you are coming to a very difficult place. I don't have a place. So he hung a sack, put the deity in the sack and hung in the tree. I am sitting under the tree today writing. This place only I can give you, put on the tree. Hung him there. And after some time you will see, oh, you're feeling hot? You push like this. It'll like a swing. He was doing this. And then he was going and taking bhiksha. He was getting some roti and all those things. He was offering to the Lord. Whatever you are giving me, I am offering to you. This is all I have. I told you, I have only this much. The grahastha's house, you are getting nice place, everything. But you. So the Lord kept quiet. Once in a while he will talk to him and the Lord will also talk to him. What you are writing, this, that, everything. One day quietly, he was not talking for a long time, very busy writing. He said, I'm hungry. Oh yeah, I'll give you the bhiksha, I'll take and I'll bring for you. He bought roti. And he said, this roti, no, you ate, no, little salt is less. Can you just add some salt? See, I told you, no. You'll slowly ask for salt, no, and after that you'll ask for this, for this. I told you beginning, what I get only I can give you. He said, okay. In this way, the Lord quietly built a big temple through Sanatana Goswami there. You can go and see Madan Mohan Mandir built through Sanatana Goswami only. He entered Sanatana Goswami's life and some big merchant, his ship got stuck here. He was filled with salt. He is salt businessman. His ship got stuck and they told him, hey, what to do? My ship is got stuck. The water will go inside and then all my salt will melt and I am finished. My business is gone. Anybody help me? Yes, is Vrindavan Baba. We don't know any businessman. If at all that man, holy man is there on the hill, go and ask him. He is the only person. The Sanatana Goswami is sitting there with the Radha Madan Mohan. So this fellow came there and fell over. My ship is got. What have I got to do with your ship getting stuck? You ask him. If he is the Lord of the universe, he can release the ship. You pray to him, he will do something. But they told me, I'm telling you, you pray to him, he can do. He is telling Madan Mohan, do something. Already telling by that act, Madan Mohan took very seriously. He released the ship for that salt merchant. This salt merchant, what a person he is. As soon as I go, my ship is released. He went and sold and brought that entire money and gave to Sanatana Goswami. Because of you only this happened. I give it to you. What I will do with the money? I am a sannyasi. Every day I change place. Each day one tree I am sitting. I don't want money. Give it to him. No, you build a temple for him. Then, I also don't have to carry him. Best thing, take this money, build this temple for him. He immediately told. And he said, yes, I will do. You build temple. This is how Madan Mohan temple was built. And Sanatana Goswami installed the Lord there and said, please, now you look, this Brahmanas will look after you. Leave me alone. I want to write. In this way, the Lord entered Sanatana Goswami's life, got a temple built for himself, installed by Sanatana Goswami. In Vrindavan, you will see, that's a temple destroyed. You can see on the top trees and all growing. Aurangzeb destroyed. Beautiful temple with a very tall spire. So this is the life of devotees. And this is not a statue. This is Sakshat Prajendra Nandana. In this way, when we come to the temple, that's why Prabhupada said, when you go to meet a big person or come to see the Lord in the temple, it's a tradition we bring something for the Lord. One leaf, one flower, one fruit, whatever your capability is, you bring an offer to the Lord. He is waiting for that. He is not thinking about what you gave, small one thing you gave, big one thing you know. Whatever you are able to give, you gave. I want to have a relationship with you. This is deity worship. In deity worship, we bring something for the Lord, a garland, flower, fruits, put some money otherwise in the hundi and say, my dear Lord, for you I have brought this. In every temple you will see in India, people go, pay their obeisances, go around the temple, sit down, meditate, offer something to the Lord and establish a relationship with the Lord. People don't understand what's the meaning of deity, form of the Lord. What does it mean? You may not have deity forms in the church, in the mosque and all that. Only Hindus worship a form of the Lord. Sometimes they are also devatas. It's very important to know that you are relating with God personally there. He is sitting there for you in a form that you can see. If he comes in his transcendental spiritual form, you cannot see. So he has manifested himself. So these are called Archa Vigraha. It is a merciful form of the Lord that you can see. Right? So we are very grateful to the Lord that he has appeared here. Now we know the Lord is building his own temple there also. Idu pattadu, very small and cramped. So many years I am here. I want to go to a better place. Just like from the Chaudhary, he came to Sanatana Goswami's house and went into a big temple. Now Lord Jagannath also inspiring all the devotees to have a more bigger place for him so that he can have more pastimes with more devotees. Jagannath Swami ki, Jagannath Baladev Subhadramai ki, Nittai Gaura Premanande. Thank you. Hare Krishna.